All right, we are going to call this administrative meeting to order. It is March 9th administrative meeting. We want to welcome everyone, all of our staff and all of our guests today. So I had a few things I wanted to mention. Number one, we are testing out something for the first time today. We are live streaming on Facebook, at least I think we are. I dropped that on just Jackie this morning. Sure, she greatly appreciated that, but she's a trooper and rolled with it, and so now we're live streaming on Facebook. We're gonna test this, and I don't know if everybody's snarky, you may not do that, but just want to get everything out there as much as possible. I did want to mention Commissioner Harvey, who did a great job teaching a segment of the class. I attended. I was in the class, and Commissioner Harvey was teaching part of it last week. So it did a great job. Obviously, Commissioner Harvey is very experienced, being the senior member of the commission today. So did a great job. I enjoyed that. Very good class. Earlier today, I was at Cottonwood High School. Hudson Alpha was down there showing, I think, 10th graders, teaching them about peanuts and genetics. It's pretty interesting. Well, with that, any comments or announcements for the commission?
I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Deputy Lee for the help he gave the Cottonwood Fire Department in removing a tree fell across the road that was blocking. I understand he stepped out there and made it right. We're grateful for that. Thank you, Deputy Lee.
Anything else? All right, we will get right on to business. So under awards and presentations on Monday, we will have 3 presentations. The first one will be a presentation by the Houston Economic Development Association Foundation. Mr. Bill Burton will be here. They will be handing out checks to organizations in the county. Hoping there'll be no objection to that going on the agenda.
No objection.
Item number 2 under awards and presentations will be a presentation by Belton Area Chamber of Commerce. This is an annual update that they do with us every year. Matt Parker will be here. We talk about the jobs that they have helped create, and obviously we have had a part in doing some of that. So he will give us a good update on that. So, objections to that one?
No objection.
And item number 3 will be a presentation by Houston County Road and Bridge on the enhanced knuckle boom service. Now, this is something previous commission approved a fee increase that obviously covered our increasing cost of providing sanitation services. But as part of that, we increased it enough to enhance our the services that we provide to the county. So, as you gentlemen all are all aware, we've been going along the roads and with the knuckle boom truck and picking up, debris, just roadside trash that people haul out to the road. And we've all seen trash piles in our district. I know for a while there, that was the #1 complaint that I received when the District 4 Commissioner. And I think that service is going extremely well. I think people have been happy with it. The only complaint that we've had, and I think we anticipated this, is that everybody was confused about when they're going to come by. So you don't want to haul a toilet out by the road and have it maybe sit out there for a couple of weeks. So Road and Bridge has worked hard to come up with a schedule. So now they will present that schedule on Monday during that presentation that basically informs the public as to when that truck will come out. That way they can kind of expect all things out there and anticipation to pick up rather quickly.
So it's not necessarily a new machine, just explain to the services.
Well, we added 1 truck and 1 driver.
Okay.
But it's the same type truck. Now we're running routes and we're going by everybody's house twice a month.
So
And pay tickets, they're getting them like the next day or the next. I mean, they're able to just get them, so.
Yeah, that was one of the complaints too about sometimes taking a while to get to them.
I'm sorry.
Any other questions or comments?
None.
Except for Commissioner.
No objection.
No objection.
Curtis had to say your moment.
I really did.
Let it stay secret.
All right, under the consent agenda, we have three items. Item number one is a reappointment to the revolving loan fund administration board, Southeast Alabama Regional Planning Development Council. Matt Parker is who they would like to be reappointed to that. Item number two is a request to award bid for hot plant mix to lowest bidder meeting specs. That's a normal and customary thing to do quite often. And item number three is a request to award bid for bulk cement to lowest bidder meeting specs. One bidder for that one, but they had some discussion about maybe doing that a little bit different going forward. I think we've talked about it today and we're good moving forward with that. So any questions on any of those three items? Any objection to those three items going on the agenda on the All right, item number one is a request for a 010 lounge retail liquor license, Class 1, Ramu Enterprises LLC, DBA Horizon Bar and Grill, located at 14634 West US Highway 84, Newton, Alabama. Address actually located in Wicksburg. So this is an item, we had a similar item come up recently. I know we have Mr. Ramu and his representative here. I have some questions for y'all, so go ahead and step up to the podium. I know you have permission, if you may have questions, I'll let you go first.
What are the other names you go by?
Oh, Jack.
Jack, okay. I just want to make sure you're the same person that I've been getting information on and talking about. How often do you travel outside the United States? Okay.
About 4 times a year, something like that.
Who will be your designee in the daily operations
A
of
girl named Destiny,
Destiny?
a lot,
Okay.
and she's very good.
Is Michael Kemp still in partnership with you?
No, I bought him out. Well, I just got rid of him. I don't, after what happened last time, I was like, I did my own investigation. I just don't want him around. You know? I'd just rather be in total control.
I don't know,
myself.
I don't know if you have a copy of this, Chairman Ivy, but we have a lease agreement where we bought him out, like we bought lock, stock and
I
barrel.
don't have any of that information. That's why I was asking,
Sure.
was he still involved? Because my understanding was he had roughly 10%
Yeah,
investment into
yeah, he's gone.
the business that y'all had.
Yes, he's gone.
So you're familiar with everything that happened last time as far as the denial of the
Yeah.
liquor license last year?
If Chairman Ivy, this is a new enterprise, because we've got documentation we formed with the Secretary of State.
Mhm.
The other person you mentioned is not involved. We actually, he had the lease out there. We bought the lease.
The reason I'm asking this, though, there's only one name that is omitted off of this. The other two names that are on this application were the same two names that was on it last time.
Absolutely, but he is gone.
Okay.
I'm assuming that's the one you had concerns about.
No, well, I've got concerns about several things out there.
Okay,
But I know, I was wanting to make sure that it wasn't a play on names,
no, no,
with them just omitting, Michael Kemp's name off of it.
he is out of the business.
Okay.
And he is bought out of the business as well. He's not even, he can't even lease the property. We have the lease.
Questions?
Good for me.
I have a few questions. I had to type them out before we come down. So some of these are probably going to be pretty easy. Some of them I have to figure out. So I guess the first question is, Mr. Ramu, you are a member of the company Ramu Enterprises, correct?
Yes, 100%.
And you stated that there are no other members of that company.
Correct.
Now, you were also a member and owner of JCBC Good Times LLC, correct?
That's the one that Mike was on, that is closed, that's gone.
But you were a member.
Yes, yes.
All right, so now, am I correct in stating that you were listed as an owner of that company on the ABC liquor license application.
JCBC,
Correct.
before with Mike?
Correct.
Yeah,
So you obviously you're aware that that entity applied for a liquor license.
yes.
And you're aware that they applied for a liquor license for this same location. Location hasn't
Yep.
changed on September 26th of last year.
Yes,
And you were aware that JCBC Good Times was denied that liquor license by this county commission.
yes,
And you were aware that JCBC Good Times appealed the denial of that.
Yep.
Circuit. And am I correct in saying that you were aware that the circuit court upheld the denial of that liquor license? On the application you submitted, you signed and submitted for Romo Enterprises, there a question that reads, and I'm quoted, has a liquor, wine, malt, or brewed license for these premises ever been denied, suspended, or revoked? Your answer to that, your supplied answer to that question was no, correct?
Yes, I think he was confused
yeah. I
on the
was.
fact that this is a new entity.
Yeah, and also, when I did do that, even Sarah at the ABC board was confused too. When I was thinking, you were thinking, did I get denied of a liquor license when I did that? I forgot to fix that.
And it's I understand he talked to the liquor board about that before he wrote that down.
Okay.
I mean, we know it was denied, but I couldn't tell you, even as his lawyer doing research on this, 20 years ago, multiple businesses have been denied a liquor license. So he called the ABC board and their understanding from the ABC board was no, because this entity has not been denied a license.
Yeah, my entity, the new one, right?
Yeah, but in reading the question, it doesn't say anything about the entity. It says, has a liquor, and I'm quoting here, has a liquor, wine, malt, or brewed license for these premises ever been denied, suspended, or revoked?
Yes, that was confusion on his part. So obviously we can amend that to yes. But he did talk, unless I'm mistaken, Mr. Romo, he did talk to the ABC board about that question, correct?
Yeah, they didn't know how to answer it either.
On previous application, there were two owners listed, so Joaquin.
Yeah, that's my name.
He goes by Jack.
Jack. Okay.
Not too many people know how to say my name, so gotta do the Jack thing.
I got you. No, I'm with you. So Joaquin J. Ramos.
Yeah.
And Michael S. Kent. So on the new application, Michael Kent's name has been removed.
Yeah,
He's
nothing.
out of the picture for you. And the contact person listed is now Jessica Weitzel.
Yeah.
The home phone number that she listed on the new application is 404-704-4451.
To me,
But on the previous application, that same number was listed as Michael Kent's cell phone number. Are you aware of that?
Yeah, we got rid of him, took his phone.
I mean,
He's
I wasn't aware of it though. I don't know how that number's matched up with him.
Yes.
On the previous application. it was.
Well, then, my secretary probably made a mistake. She does stupid things sometimes, honestly. Choke.
The concern that I have, and I'm just going to state it, so that it seems to me that the new application is sort of the exact application last time.
I
Just got a
disagree.
new name.
No, I disagree. It's a new enterprise. Y'all obviously had an issue with the Mike person. So we just removed him from the business. We cut out the bad apple. We threw the bad apple out. Because that would be apparently the only issue you have. So if you want the bad apple gone, we got rid of the bad apple. Took phones, bought the lease from him, kicked him out of the enterprise or bought him out. That's a personal issue. And got rid of him. He is no longer part of Ramu Enterprises or this Horizon Bar and Grill. He's out. And we got the documentation to prove it through Secretary of State, through the lease agreement, through the applications. He's gone. If y'all had a problem with him, we kicked him out. I mean, we're bending over backwards for the commission here.
That's all the questions I have.
I got some follow-ups. You keep on saying the lease agreement. Who's the actual owner of this business? Or the problem?
Just tell them I already know.
Yep, you want to see a copy?
You don't mind?
No.
And also back to, say, Jessica,
Yes,
right, is she your office secretary?
yeah, she does that. She's my executive secretary, if you want to call her
So
that.
she notarized the first one, and now
Yeah.
she's listed as contact person on the second.
Yeah, well, actually, I tell everybody to go through her and they come to me. She comes to me. I don't like dealing with it. So she'll go, they email her, and then she'll come to me and say, Jack, this is this, my daily report on Monday, she gives me a stack and I gotta look at it. So she takes care of all that. I guess what would it be, admin work for me? Administrative,
Give me the name again of the person you said it's gonna be over the daily day operations.
Destiny. Actually, both of them, Jessica and Destiny. But you can put Jessica down for that. Also Destiny Galot, Golott. Should have known. Okay. I never asked.
Also, I went on the commission the last time. Besides the individual, the whole 10% of the business, what changes have been made or difference in the company that would change our decision now?
You mean, what am I gonna do in there? What my program is in there, you mean? I don't understand the question.
What, it's a difference now versus then, besides one man being gone.
Difference is that I can control it better and not have to worry about him, because pain in the ass, to tell you the truth.
Are you gonna be there day to day?
Most of the time, yeah, at least 4 or 5 days a week. I don't stay there the whole day. I go in, I check everything, make sure everybody's doing what they're supposed to, and then I take off. In business a long time, at this point in my age and everything, I don't think I need to be there all day. But as far as that goes, you can ask any one of them. I'm a hawk. I don't put up with no bullshit, and I make sure that them people are like on top of everything. Especially when it comes to the licenses, I'm very anal about that.
I would say, before you do this, watch our language.
Yes.
I'm sorry about that.
It'd be no different, Chairman, Commissioner Adams, than the Applebee's had a general manager. It's the same thing. General managers rotate stores, they do corporate work, they come and check in. And I know because I worked in the restaurant industry. I mean, I literally waited tables, get through school at an Applebee's. It's no different than a general manager. Our general manager was not there day to day.
No, I agree with you. This manager is not.
I say our general manager. Each corporation is structured differently. But where I was at, our general GM rotated stores.
So this time it's more of a family oriented.
Yeah, I
Correct.
mean,
Last time it wasn't. This time it is.
Correct.
I mean, that's what I want. I don't want to stay, when I'm staying open late, and I don't want trouble. I mean, anything after 1 o'clock, there's nothing but trouble with them.
So this is the equivalent to like you walking out, these my family, same thing, right?
You know, Chairman Harvey, Commissioner Harvey,
Yeah.
you hit the nail on the head. The only difference is this, two differences. Let's just call a spade here.
Just do it.
One, there's a different name than Applebee's. I mean, we're just Horizon Bar Grill, they're Applebee's Bar and Grill. We go check it out. We're not blind.
Right.
And the second one is you got a bad taste in your mouth about the location of teasers. Let's just get where we're going now. Okay, we're not teasers. My client had nothing to do with teasers. We are punishing a building of the location. I mean, that's what we're doing. Would you deny an application to Applebee's that came in here? I mean, would you, because that's essentially what you're doing. My client has a clean record. He's a good businessman. He's been approved by the city for 2 liquor licenses. Y'all had a problem with the bad apple. He just got rid of the bad apple. I don't know what we could want from him. This is no different than an Applebee's Bar and Grill, except for we're a small business trying to make it out there. That's it. There is no difference. We're not teasers. We are punishing a building and a location. And Mr. Ramu had nothing to do with teasers, nothing. He does not want a strip club. He does not want bikini bars. If law enforcement wants to get in contact with you tonight, we'll say it on the record. We'll give you our cell phone. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can give it to Chief Valenza. You can give it to the chief deputy. You can give it to all you commission members. You can give it to the chairman. You got a problem at 1 a.m., police need to get out there, call him. He is not this guy. We're trying to give you a cell phone. We're not teasers. We're punishing a location, guys.
What is ours on the new location?
I plan on open for lunch, do lunch special, and the latest, I would stay open during the week between 11 and 12, maybe 1 on the weekends. But if it gets too hairy, I'll cut the hours back, because I know, I've heard the reputation, I know, and I don't want that. You know, I just don't want the people in the parking lot shooting guns and going crazy, and I just don't need it. I'm too old for that stuff.
What would ours be on the weekend?
I would open Friday, Saturday, probably 11 to 1. But it makes you feel better, I'll close at 12, and I'll stick to it. That's how I am. I don't lie about nothing. It makes you guys happy.
Hold up, I'm not sure it's there. Yeah, as we go and things keep coming up, so you're saying you had no involvement whatsoever when it was named teacher?
No, I knew, what's his name? Paul Eubanks. I've been in there, I'm a guy, you know, I check things out, you know.
So you didn't lease or buy or do anything, any type of transaction with Mr. Eubanks?
No,
Just the, Edward Gilgle, is that correct?
yeah, he's a lawyer.
I think he did the transaction. Commissioner Allen.
But I've just scanned through this, I haven't had a chance to thoroughly read it yet.
Unless I'm mistaken from that document, and I will need it back. He's the lawyer that drafted up the Edwin person. He represents the owner of the building. I think he's the lawyer.
James Cole.
Yeah, James Cole. I mean,
Because it's got him down here to at least serve to the leasee of Mr.
yeah,
Rollins.
I think he conducts Mr. Cole's business out of
Yeah,
Atlanta.
he's kind of sick. He's sick. That's all I can say about that.
For lack of better words, his lawyer handles the owner's business.
Yeah. So, and just to follow up on, Commissioner Adams, it was harped on last time, with the liquor license about food.
Yeah.
The comment was made that nobody could get anything to eat out there after 2 p.m. in the afternoon.
I don't know about that. But that ain't gonna be the case. I already have a cook.
So what is,
And especially when I first open it up, I'm gonna be cooking. 'Cause I'm a chef too. I'm gonna be there every day.
He said it wasn't a strip club, there wasn't no bikini dance, there wasn't anything going on. It's family business. If anything other than that, we got on record line, so let's move on.
yeah, so I just want to know where we're going with it because.
Yeah.
It's, I just have.
I want
an
people to
issue
come in there,
from-
the couples, enjoying themselves. I'm not
Yeah.
looking for like just guys, you know, gawking at girls and all that. That ain't what I'm looking for. I want couples to come in, shoot pool. I got tons of games, ping pong, cornhole. I got all kinds of games in there. So people that are drinking, they don't get bored to death sitting there, you know. I mean, looking at TV all the time. You know, girls, they get bored with that TV in about 2 minutes. So I've been researching a lot of different bars and grills. And these days, the trend is going toward put ping pong tables in there, what do you call it, cornhole, dartboard, pool. Keep people, you know, occupied, just sitting there.
Never seen it.
Huh?
I've never seen it before.
Well, come in, have a beer if you ever get my license. Or I'll have him give you a sweet tea and then say you can see the games.
We'll take it out.
Come on in, I got nothing to hide, man. Come on in, that's all I gotta say.
And like I said, if you still want us to provide his cell phone number to
It's
y'all
on there.
or give it to Sheriff Valenza, give it to whoever you need to. This is not teasers.
Yeah, no, that location has been a concern and community out there. I'm from out there, so I'm physically aware of it. I've heard concerns about it being near the school, being near churches, that's a deadly intersection, and I've never figured out why. It's got a traffic signal, there's a lot of deadly accidents been out there over the years, and the bar close to that. But, you know,
Let me say this, Chairman Sheet, maybe this is the time to change it. I mean, if I don't know the history of Wicksburg, but I do know it was teasers. In my research, it was teasers, but before that, it was Oasis, unless I'm mistaken. Everything has been geared towards a certain environment, a certain type, 3 or 4 in the morning, strip clubs,
It used to be over 5 to 6.
at 5 or 6 in the morning, you know, I don't know the history. And we're trying to change that. So maybe this is a good time to change the location. Maybe we can turn it into something Wicksburg would be happy with. You can get pizza, you can get sandwiches. After Friday night football, Wicksburg's a decent little drive into Dothan. You can go over there and you can get pizza, you can get food. You don't have to go anywhere.
well, I appreciate y'all coming today. I think there's been enough discussion now. Probably what we need to do is, with these liquor licenses, we need to dispense with the business, so whether y'all decide to vote it up or vote it down. We need to, my suggestion would be to put it on the agenda on Monday. said, y'all, I don't vote, I don't make motions, but y'all do what y'all want to do.
I got no objection.
No objection to adding this. to the agenda.
Hey, thank you, guys.
Thank you.
All right, thanks. Y'all take it easy.
Item number 2 is a request to donate a 2010 Chevrolet Tahoe to the Houston County District Attorney's Office and declare the vehicle surplus. So Sheriff's Department, do we have anybody from the Sheriff's Department? Y'all
No, sir,
want
not today.
y'all want to talk about that?
Yes, it's your move. It's one that, is no longer in service for, benefiting the sheriff's office and the district attorney's office is in need of a vehicle and felt like this would be a good, opportunity to transfer it.
Any questions or any other discussion? Any objection to placing item number 2 on the agenda on Monday? No objection.
Okay.
Item number 3 is a request to sell the following items on GovDeals: miscellaneous office equipment, tables, desks, computer items from the probate department, and 2 dump trailers from the county buildings department. No objection. No objection. There goes items on the agenda. Any other items for consideration for Monday's agenda? All right, we are done, so we will adjourn until Monday. Thank you all for coming.